we're just one more day away from the Batman, and I'm about to give you the biggest Batman that came out even before this. I know the Batman's already gotten good response, but let's talk about the big one, the Dark Knight trilogy, The Dark Knight. Big Days, Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I'm going to review the 2008 superhero flick The Dark Knight, released by Warner Bros., directed, co-produced, and co-written by Christopher Nolan. Based on the character of Batman, the film is the second installment of Mr. Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy and sequel to 2005's Batman Begins. Back with us is Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne and Batman, along with Sir Michael Caine and Gary Oldman and Morgan Freeman. Plus the late Heath Ledger in one of his final films because, well, he died earlier that year, some months after he completed filming and 6 months before the film's release from a toxic combination of prescription drugs, leading to intense attention from the press and movie-going public. Plus, Aaron Eckhart and Maggie Gyllenhaal. In this film, Bruce Wayne and Batman, plus Police Lieutenant James Gordon and District Attorney Harvey Dent, form an alliance to dismantle organized crime in Gotham City, but are menaced by an anarchistic mastermind known as the Joker, who seeks to undermine Batman's influence and throw the city into chaos. This film was really something. Now, of course, Nolan's inspiration for this was with the Joker's comic book debut in 1940, the Killing Joke graphic novel from 1988, and of course, The Long Halloween, which retold Harvey Dent's origin, which was from 1996. The Dark Knight nickname was first applied to Batman in Batman #1 in 1940. Anyway, this was considered one of the best films of its decade and one of the greatest and most influential films of all time, and received critical acclaim for its screenplay, visual style, musical score, stunts, mature themes, performances, cinematography, action sequences, and direction. And this film eventually became a monster hit. Now, before I go into the review, if you have not seen my re-review for Batman Returns, now this is a re-review since the original review did not get that many reviews, so I'm going to try this again with this one. Now, if you haven't seen my re-review for Batman Begins, I advise you click on the card and you can catch that, or you can see it again before you watch this, okay? Give you a few more seconds. Yeah, just give more time. Okay, here we go. Now here's our story. A gang of criminals rob a Gotham City mob bank. The Joker manipulates them into murdering each other for a higher share until only he remains and escapes with the money. Batman, District Attorney Harvey Dent, and Lieutenant Jim Gordon form an alliance to rid Gotham of organized crime. Bruce Wayne is impressed with Dent's idealism and offers to support his career. He believes that with Dent as Gotham's protector, he can give up being Batman and lead a normal life with Rachel Dawes, even though she and Dent are dating. Mob bosses Sal Maroni, Gambol, and the Chechen hold a video conference with their corrupt accountant Lau, who has hidden their funds for safekeeping and fled to Hong Kong. The Joker warns them that Batman is unhindered by the law and offers to kill him in exchange for half their money. After Joker kills Gambol and takes over his gang, the mob accepts his offer. Batman finds Lau and brings him back to Gotham to testify, allowing Dent to apprehend the entire mob. The Joker threatens a string of murders unless Batman reveals his identity, and starts by killing Police Commissioner Jillian B. Loeb and Judge Cirillo. He targets the mayor, but Gordon sacrifices himself to stop the assassination. Rachel is the next target. Bruce plans to reveal his identity to stop the murders, but Dent, refusing to allow him to do so, announces that he is Batman instead. Dent is taken into custody, and the Joker attacks the convoy. Batman and Gordon, who faked his death, rescue Dent and apprehend the Joker. Rachel and Dent are kidnapped, and the Joker reveals that they are in separate locations rigged with explosives. Batman races to save Rachel while Gordon attempts to rescue Dent. Batman realizes too late that the Joker sent him to Dent's location instead. Both buildings explode, killing Rachel and disfiguring half of Dent's face. The Joker escapes with Lau, whom he kills along with the Chechen. I'm going to the final act and the ending right now. Again, like always, 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box. If you've seen the movie already, continue on. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Coleman Reese, an accountant at Wayne Enterprises, deduces that Bruce is Batman and tries to go public with the information. Not wanting Reese's revelation to interfere with his plans, the Joker threatens to destroy a hospital unless Reese is killed within the hour. The Joker convinces a disillusioned Dent to seek revenge for Rachel's death, then destroys the hospital. Dent goes on a killing spree as the vigilante Two-Face, targeting those he holds responsible for Rachel's death. After announcing Gotham will be the subject to his rule come nightfall, the Joker rigs 2 ferries with explosives, one containing civilians and the other prisoners. He threatens to blow them both up, but will let one ferry live if its passengers blow up the other. Batman finds the Joker by exploiting the sonar capabilities of all the phones in the city. The civilians and the prisoners refuse to kill each other, proving that Gotham still has hope and good. As SWAT takes the Joker into custody, he gloats that Gotham citizens will lose hope once the admired Dent's rampage becomes public knowledge. Gordon and Batman encounter Two-Face, who has held Gordon's family as hostages. Two-Face shoots Batman, threatens to kill Gordon's son, claiming that Gordon's negligence is responsible for Rachel's death. Batman tackles Two-Face off the building to his death. He persuades Gordon to hold him responsible for Dent's killing spree to preserve Dent's heroic image, believing Dent is the hero Gotham needs right now. Dent is hailed as a hero, and the police launch a manhunt for Batman, with Gordon unwillingly destroying the bat signal. End of story. So what did I think of The Dark Knight? I'm going to say it's really good. I rarely have gotten to watch this as much as Batman Begins, but I still love it. It's awesome. It went on to become the highest grossing film of 2008 and became a monster hit. It went on to make over $1 billion worldwide. Yes. Anyway, the film appeared on 287 critics' top 10 lists, more than any other film of that year, with the exception of Disney and Pixar's WALL-E, and more critics, 77, named the Dark Knight the best film released that year. Yep. So anyway, it received 8 nominations at the Academy Awards, and it won the award for Best Sound Editing, and Ledger was posthumously awarded Best Supporting Actor for Joker. In 2020, the film was selected for preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress for being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant, becoming only the second superhero film in 30 years since the original Superman. Turn the honor. Anyway, 4 years later, we would get a grand finale in The Dark Knight Rises. Now, again, I think this film has some pretty intense action and what have you, and it's really good. Christopher Nolan's direction was great, just like before. We got Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard again to do the score. And, well, that was really good. And the storyline's really good, too. Christian Bale once again plays Bruce Wayne Batman. Really good. Let's see. Michael Caine as Alfred, Bruce's butler. He was good as well. So was Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox. Maggie Gyllenhaal plays Rachel Dawes, considering the person who formerly played her in this film's predecessor, Katie Holmes. Well, she was reportedly planning to return, but she turned it down to film the movie Mad Money. And soon Gyllenhaal was in final talks for the part. Aaron Eckhart plays Harvey Dent, hailed as Gotham's White Knight. And I gotta say, he was pretty good. I mean, he was interested in Good Guys Gone Wrong, as he had played corrupt men in films such as The Black Dahlia, Thank You for Smoking, and In the Company of Men. Yeah. So he was really good too. Gary Oldman back as James Gordon, he was good. But I gotta give credit to the late Heath Ledger as Joker. Boy, he was incredible. Many others were publicly expressed interest in, including Paul Bettany, who would later go on to work in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Adrian Brody, Steve Carell, and even the late Robin Williams even. Yeah. Now, actually, now of course, in this film, Joker has a Glasgow smile, and his trademark chalk white skin and red lips are makeup rather than the result of chemical bleaching, as in the traditional portrayal of the character, you know. But anyway, and also while he initially found it difficult, Ledger eventually generated a voice unlike what we heard from Jack Nicholson in Tim Burton's Batman film. And he was also given Batman the Killing Joke and Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth, which he really tried to read and put it down. Yeah, incredible, huh? Yeah, but still, he was very good and what have you. We also have Monique Gabrielle Kernan and let's see, Eric Roberts, Anthony Michael Hall, Michael Jai White. Yeah, so many others. Cillian Murphy has a cameo as Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow. He is credited. And there's many others. I'm just going to say it was pretty good. Actually, even country star musician Dwight Yoakam even appeared even. Well, sort of. He was approached for the roles of either the manager or a corrupt cop, but he chose instead to focus on his album. But anyway, almost does look like him in ways. But anyway, we still get great performances from the cast, and that's really good too. Again, the score done by Zimmer and Howard, they were absolutely really good and everything. Again, this film was a major big success. Incredible. But anyway, it was just so incredible. It had some intense moments. I just got to enjoy a whole lot of it. Especially when a new Bat motorcycle bed, kind of a more alternate look and what have you, comes out from the tumbler once it's out of commission. But anyway, The Dark Knight is awesome. So would I recommend it, considering it has most of the same as I've said of the predecessor? Great cast, great story, great direction, great score, etc., etc. That answer would definitely be an ultimate hell yeah. This is another Batman flick you gotta see. If you want to try and complete the Dark Knight trilogy, you better see the Dark Knight. It's really good. I did enjoy it. So anyway, it also, and again, it's got great action sequences, so that's definitely worth looking into. So let me know what your thoughts are on this. Tell me what you thought about The Dark Knight in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a re-review of The Dark Knight Rises. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to consider checking out my reviews for these other films from the world of DC Comics. In the upper left-hand corner is my spoiler-free review for The Suicide Squad from last year. The upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn from 2020. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Two-Face's first appearance in the outrageously, well, I think you know what I mean, in Batman Forever from 1995, which that review I did pretty well, so I might not re-review it for a while. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.